All right, crossings at our southern border did not slow down over the holiday weekend. Sources telling Fox News more than 4,000 migrants have illegally crossed the border since just Friday in just the Rio Grande Valley sector alone. Griff Jenkins is live in La Jolla, Texas, to explain. Griff, not a good weekend.
Hey, Julie, good morning. No, it has not slowed down at all. In fact, right as we speak, let me show you here in La Jolla, they have been streaming in migrants across the border here since early this morning. This group here that's been loading onto a bus for the last hour had upwards of about 100 by our rough count. Now, they are migrants from Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador, Nicaragua. One gentleman I met was from Costa Rica, and there were some migrants even as far as Peru. And as you mentioned, sources said that over the Friday, Saturday, Sunday of Memorial Day weekend, there were 4,084. Now, this comes, and this steady stream has been coming across the border after we learned last week, Julie, of that plot to smuggle Iraqi assassins across the border to kill former President George W. Bush. Over the weekend, it is this porous border that troubles former Border Patrol Chief Rodney Scott, who had this to say. Take a listen.
The cartels are using the migrants to shape the border and bring in these other threats. And this latest plot, if you will, against the former president of the United States is just one example. That one's unclassified now because of the indictments.
In fact, current Border Patrol Chief Raul Ortiz putting out a 3-day cap last week that had lots of fentanyl, heroin, meth, and one assassination suspect. Meanwhile, this is a treacherous journey. We saw on Friday video you can take a look at of Senator Roger Marshall taking a tour of the border and actually going into action as a doctor himself, assisting a migrant woman who was in distress. Now, if you come back out here, just to give you a little bit of who these migrants are, we've seen groups of individual adult single males. We've seen family units. We've seen unaccompanied children. Just two walked past me moments ago, 10 years old and 17 years old. It is interesting because Title 42 is still in effect. Some of these migrants will be sent home, but many of them will be released. It comes as the USCIS puts into effect today a new rule that helps expedite asylum claim fears to try and reduce backlogs. Julie?
All right, Griff Jenkins live in La Jolla, Texas. Thank you.
Thank you.